Hey y'all, it's your girl Lunar back again with another set of videos for y'all. So, we are working on the monthly energy forecast for the month of October. So, you know what that means. It's Halloween Town. Yeah. Yes, I'm doing the sexy black kitty. It's like my go to for every Halloween. Except for the Instagram one. That was a new one. I had to do that. That was. Whew. Loved it. But anyway, so this is my YouTube one. Just now I'm gonna be switching up the lipsticks for each of the elements for the zodiacs because I just had a mood that they need to be in their elements for this month. So I feel like it's a level up in a sense. Let's go with that for now. We're probably going to dive a little bit more into that as this goes along. But it's like each of the signs needed to be grouped in their elements so they can feed off one another this month. That's the best way of putting it. But let's get down to some details about October. So October is a 10 month. It's the 10th month. And you know in tarot, 10 is the spiritual enlightenment, the end of a cycle, you know. So that's how I view tens and plus in tarot. But in numerology, October is a 5 month. So as for fives, it deals with conflicts, fight or flight, change up, you know. That's what vibes are about. And personally, I'm a 5 year for my, what's the name? For my numerology thing. So, life path, that's what it is. My life path is a 5, so, yeah. So I'm used to adapting where I need to adapt when things start shaking up and I have to switch up gears, and that's what this month is going to be about. And 10 is half of 5, so to get from that shake up to that enlightenment, you got to shift gears to get to that level, you know. And also for astrological stuff going on, right? So we have a Mercury retrograde starting, I want to say either October 3rd or October 8th for some reason. I'm not too sure, but I know it's like in the first 10 days of October. That much I can tell you. And Mercury's going to be retrograding from Scorpio back into Libra. Plus we have 2 full moons. So you know that saying once in a blue moon? That's what this is. So you have a full moon October 1st. It's going to be full moon in Aries. So definitely expect the daily cards for October 1st and 2nd. Then you have a full moon in Taurus October 31st. So Halloween time. I love it. So expect the daily cards October 31st and November 1st. Plus you have a new moon in Libra, which is somewhere between those, like 2 weeks after that. But whatever. We'll deal with that once that time comes. You have Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto about to be direct. Well, I correct that. Saturn, Jupiter, and Neptune is already direct, but they still in their shadow phase. Pluto is about to go direct and will be in the shadow phase, and that's that. So that's that. I think that's all the astrological stuff going on right now. So yeah. Now let's get started with the cards that came through for October. Plus, do know I have the full Instagram video down in the description below. So just click on that and head on over to the Facebook or Instagram page to check out the full thing. Alright? So, first up we have fire, which is creation, destruction, beginning, and expression. Orange belly parrot, radiance, expression, communication, acceleration. Next up, we have Persephone for cycles, Athena for strategy, and Bass for play. Now, I pulled some moonology cards because, as you know, I didn't do any mudras last month and definitely none for this month. I'll let y'all know. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do it for November, December, because that energy is still mysterious. But I feel like I'm going to figure it out by the last 2 weeks of October. So the moonology cards. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. A new romance cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Balance spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Your communication is being tested. First quarter moon. Yep. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. And lastly, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Now, I pretty much said dark and moody. Plus, you have to look at the bigger picture and things. You have to really strategize, go with the shifts, learn to adapt in places that you need to adapt. You're going to get tested on a lot of things spiritually and physically. Learn to know the balance between both the spiritual and the real realm. That is a lot to deal with. I like that we had the new moon in Libra and the blue moon popping up in here. And I say that because, for one, you do have a new moon in Libra coming up, plus the blue moon, once in a blue moon, that good old saying. But I feel like this is coming from stuff back like a year ago. So most of this stuff can deal with moon stuff that's coming up from last year, probably even this year. So whatever you plant between this blue moon, I definitely expect some changes, some switch ups, just a lot of switcheroos, you know. That's the best way I put it. Like, just dark and moody. It's like, at the same time, this month do feel like it's slightly irritable, a little bit. But at the same time, when I was thinking about it, it's like I started having tears well up in my eyes, because it's like, it feels like people needs to release a lot of pent up anger, hate, disappointment. Everything that just needs to come through needs to be let out in a way we haven't seen before. Like, everybody just needs some kind of opening. And once you get that opening, then you can express everything that's been holding you back, what's ever been eating you up. Like, just let it out. And this month can be that breakthrough moment for a lot of things as well, you know. But let's get started with the deep dive part of this and see what the tarot cards have to say. So I will be right back with that. Love y'all. Plus, you do know you have Libra season and Scorpio season, so happy birthday to both Libras and Scorpios. Turn up. Love y'all. See y'all in a bit. Welcome to the Deep Dive in Tarot for the month of October. I'll let y'all look at the oracle cards and then we'll get started. Alright, now we're going to move these off to the side. like so. Also, say hello to the Witcher's Tarot deck. Now, the time to have spiritual enlightenment is now. Definitely take your time to pass whatever tests that are coming up, whatever change-ups are happening for you. Just take them in strides and not try to beat yourself up. The Fool card. And it's a pentacle. Okay. So that's how we starting off. Hold up. 7 of Pentacles. Scorpio. Well, Death card. Chariot. 9 of Swords. Temperance. 4 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Wheel of the Year. Since you came up sideways, I'm gonna just put those off to the side like that. Page of Cups. 4 of Cups. 7 of Wands. 2 of Swords. 2 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. King of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. Queen of Cups. 8 of Wands. The Hanged Man. Strength. King of Cups. King of Wands. 5 of Wands. The Shadow Side. The Star card. Ace of Cups. Knight of Swords. Queen of Cups. 3 of Cups. The Hermit. The Sun. And 3 of Swords. Then the cards that came out sideways. The High Priestess. The World. 5 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. And the Empress. Okay. 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 That's all I can say right now. Okay. Because let me look through this. Give me a minute. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1. 1, 2. Okay. feminine, masculine. It's like the youth versus old, immature versus mature. And I feel like this repeats something I said in one of my other videos in the other months. Good lordy. And I can't think of it. I know this reminds me of a similar month where we had this. Was in July, was in June. I know it wasn't August. Was it April or May? I noticed it almost feels eerily the same as whatever month I did a similar read on them. And for some reason, May is popping up between April and May. And I feel like it's more May season. I feel like it's going to be some kind of, and if this is a repeat of May's energy, I'm not saying it's not, but it feels similar to that. Because you got all these conflicting sides putting their sense in, but at the end of the day, it's nothing overall happening right here, right now. And what more can anybody say to finally get our voices heard, finally get the recognitions that we need? And I did call this a dark and moody. So the name for this fits right. And it's like I'm trying to really piece this together. I really am. I'm looking at the cards and trying to, it's like they don't even want to be read, but it's like we giving you the blueprint. Like, be prepared. Be prepared. I love that damn song from Scar. Love it. Makes me want to watch Lion King now. Damn it. Mufasa's dead. Shit. Collect yourself. Okay. Whew. But anyway, be prepared from all sides. Doesn't matter what it is, how it's gonna go down. Just be prepared. And it's like, and then at the same time, we are coming up on a new year. If you'll do witchy stuff, you know, they celebrate Halloween, or I can't even pronounce it, even though technically that's November 1st, but October 31st, November 1st is the new year for witches. But I feel like this Halloween is going to be spookier, more focused, because the fact that it's during Scorpio season and we have full moon on Halloween, things are going to get pushed through even more before. It's like a floodgate is opening on October 31st. And it feels like it's not even going to get closed until November 2nd. To be very honest. And I know in November, you have a Friday the 13th. And I love Friday the 13th. Getting a glimpse of how already, seeing how things is going to shift in November, because it's the 11th month. And most likely going to be a 6 month. Anything is possible. I'm going to just say that now for November. Anything is possible. And when you go from Libra season to Scorpio season, you having a shift from that cardinal, that fire and air mixing together, causing the whirlwind of destruction, to that fixed water, where they love to drag up secrets, things that have been put away for dark times, and unleashing it at the moment that it needs to be unleashed. That's another thing. So all the dirt that people been hiding away from, trying to keep locked away, is going to come out regardless. But if you know you ain't got no dirt on you, then you good. But if you know you got some dirt on you, sorry, you can't keep it hidden no more. Because I'm looking at this shadow side, and that's what's really the darkness. It's drawing it in. And as much as people try to resist that darkness, you can't resist it for too long. You have to embrace it one way or another. And then even tossing in these, definitely strengthen your communities. Communicate, because y'all need to have each other's backs in the times coming, to be honest. Because to be honest, nothing is ever going to go back to the same. Like, if you haven't noticed shifts in a lot of things, you need to have, because actually my manager mentioned this, like, you need to have certain people in your inner circle that can get you the right connections at the right time. So spend this month really focusing on friends that you know can get you the connections you need, and at the same time making friends with other people so you can see what benefits that they have or connections that they can give you. Like, everybody needs to like connect with everybody. It doesn't matter what it is, just connect with them, talk with them, get their input, you know, and go from there. Like, what you good in, what you bad in, what can I help you with, what you need, you know, communicate. And that's, now piecing it together now, it makes a lot more sense. It really do. And then if we toss in that, with that, with that, with that, and that, the cards are sideways. Now, whenever I see cards sideways, the energy is neutral. That's me. You got the High Priestess. She's neutral regardless. But the fact that you got the Empress sideways, her energy can go one or two ways. You can have her giving you the fertility, the birthing, the love, the desire that you need. Or she can give you that spoiledness, the greediness, the me kind of energy. Then you have the Ten of Wands here. Either with the responsibilities you have, or even the spiritual motivations you have, you can keep it going where eventually it draws in other people that who lines up with your purpose. Or you lax and feel like you don't need to do this no more because this is not what you expected, blah blah this, blah blah blah, you know. Then you have the Five of Pentacles up here. Now that's dealing with the material things. Now you can keep gaining, seeing it coming in one way or another. You know how to shift your finances to certain places you need. Or you can not shift it and lose everything around you. You end up losing that check, losing that check, back pay, and eventually you have nothing left, right? Right. High Priestess. You're in between both worlds. If you that. You know how to be neutral, blend into your surroundings. But say the right things and then keep it moving. Or you can be that one that would be a little bit too much in one realm, a little bit too much in the other realm. So in a way, you have to find that balance. And then you have the world card. Now, for me, the world card is like an end of one era. If you end that era, then you can go into a new one where you settle down the right foundations, the right rules, everything that you need to get what you need out of everybody. Everybody's an equal circle. Everybody got exactly what they need at that moment. Or you can keep it where everybody is separated from each other, don't want to get what they have to get, and pretty much nobody wins. But another thing I'd like to mention, I'm seeing storm clouds, the darkness. This reminds me of the Virgo video where I said storms are brewing. Definitely keep a lookout on the weather, because this weather is going to continue to fluctuate. Even though they say we in fall, Mother Nature got ways of tossing things at us. That's all I'm going to say. Mother Nature been on her kick. So, expect the unexpected in every field, between your love life, between your work, even with yourself. Like, especially if you going through a spiritual awakening or even a spiritual upgrade. Expect the unexpected. It's like you're going to end up developing new things, or even finding new abilities with the same ones you have kicked up another notch. So take everything in stride. And definitely watch your mood shift. Because like I said, October is going to be dark and moody all the way through. Just navigate it as best you can. And eventually, once November hit, I don't know. No. November. But yeah. Because this... And people are going to be charging. Because I'm seeing a lot of horses too. So expect a lot of people out there trying to go full speed on a lot of things and trying to just rush everything instead of taking their time, and they're going to end up having some miscommunications down the road. Hello, we in Mercury retrograde here. So, like I said, expect the unexpected, okay? That's literally what this going to boil down to. Expect the unexpected. And fight off, like, tighten up your boundaries around you, tighten up your energy, tighten up your circle, whatever you got to do, because people really going to test you, and you're going to feel like you're going to get to a breaking point. But I'm going to need you to know when you about to get to that breaking point and try to run for the hills. I forgot the Ace of Cups here. Excuse me. Oh, that's you, boo-boo. I'm sorry. There you go. So, yeah. This is interesting. But this October in a whole for y'all, I feel like they give you more secrets, but it's more dark secrets that gotta be uncovered. And I don't even think they want me to unveil it. But we're gonna leave it like that. But this October, and I will see y'all in the next set of videos. Bye.